Hello friends, it's Jim O'Rear. Welcome back to Jim O'Rear's Wacky World. We love escape games, and you've probably seen some videos that we did at some of the escape game places to give you an idea of what they're like if you've not been to one. And we love escape games so much that my son for Christmas gave me this Curse of the Dark escape game for home play. And this is for 1 to 6 people, and it says it takes about 180 minutes. I don't know, I guess it really depends on how good you are at the clues and things like that. But we were really interested in seeing how a play-at-home escape game works. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the components, tell you a little bit about it, but not a whole lot, because if you want to try this, I don't want to give away any secrets or clues or things like that. But if you have been curious about a stay-at-home escape game such as this, they make several of them, this will give you an idea of what it's like.
The premise behind Curse of the Dark escape game is that you are in a small village and the residents of the village have been mysteriously disappearing. And rumor is there's a monster in the castle that overlooks the village. And you have 3 hours to investigate before they attack again. And there's lots of ways you can investigate. There are journals like this that you can find along the way with sketches and clues of someone who investigated before you. There are newspaper articles like this that you can try and find out clues. There are different cards and things that you can come across that have different ciphers that you can apply to figure out messages, as well as different types of things like this that you can figure out codes, and if you get the right code, a symbol will appear in the window to give you a clue that leads you to something else. And it's all types of puzzles. There's about 20 puzzles. Cards like this, you can see that the eyes punch out of this one, and you can use that to try and find things, which means that this is a one-time play game, because you do have to destroy things when you're playing it. And notice that this game board here, it doesn't come like this. You build it as you go along. As you find clues, you can put together the clues to build a map of the castle and the village to help find your way around and find certain things. It's very, very interactive. There's a stained glass window that you end up building, and you can use that to shine lights through to find certain things. Different nights that point in different directions to show you things. So there's a lot to it. Like I said, there's about 20 different puzzles of all different types, riddles and mathematics and music, different things to get you involved. And if you're not sure of something and how you get hints, there is a booklet. You get 2 hints per puzzle. You can scratch it off like a lottery card to get a hint. And then if you can't solve it, or you want to confirm that you've solved it correctly, each one has a solution next to it. So that's how you can verify what you're doing is correct in the game.
There you go. That is a look at the Curse of the Dark play-at-home escape game. Would I recommend it? I think this particular one, I don't know if it is, if it's just kind of designed not all that great, or if we were just kind of overthinking some things. But to start out with, it's not real clear exactly sort of what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to solve a puzzle. So it's a little tough to get into to begin with. But once you get in there and you sort of figure out the mechanics and how things work and what they mean by certain things, then it gets interesting and fun, and you start figuring out, but I definitely recommend playing it with several people, because there are so many components, especially to this particular one, that there's a lot to keep in mind, a lot to observe. But if you want to try a play-at-home escape game, pick one up and try it. It's an interesting experience. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, click that like button to let the powers that be know that you like the video. And while you are at it, click on follow or subscribe, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.